I have a problem. I listen to. This is hard to say. I have a thing for listening to gangster hip hop. Before you judge me, I only listen to it for the interludes. I only listen to it for the interludes. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Tell me that this isn't pure entertainment. Listen.
I got hit for like 25,000. You know what I'm saying? Out apartments out of Simple one time, and people in the street was saying, but if Low got hit for 25,000, he got to be broke. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, nigga, I'm got there. You know, so I'm doing real good for myself. That's what I'm feeling. So I went the next week and caught me a motherfucking GA 300 Lexus, fresh off the plate, man. You know what I'm saying? For 33,000. And then about a Momo when they first just came out, man, for 5700, I dropped a quick 40, man, and that was the streets goddamn laid me from being like this a regular dope boy to that nigga in the street, man.
I have the utmost appreciation for musicians who can actually open up their mind and let you into what they're feeling. Don't just give me some songs. Talk to me for a little bit. Is that bad? So I was just sitting here, and I swear to God, I just saw a pink sanitation truck drive by. Like, before I even get into that, I've been looking for a job for like over 6 months, and I still haven't found one. I have applied to like 100 places, and I've even considered sanitation myself. I feel like sanitation is not that bad, especially when you're in the situation that I'm in. Like, I think it said recycle for a cure or something. Are you serious? So first off, I'm already getting up out of my bed in the morning to drive a huge, massive. It doesn't just glide by and take your trash. Like when the trash man's coming. So everybody goes to their window. I believe. Maybe y'all have a life. I don't. I go to my window and I look every time I hear it rumbling down the street. Why can't it just be quiet and creep up and take your trash and then disappear? It's kind of like the MARTA bus windows, right? But it's pink and it says recycle for a cure. So I already have to get up at 6 in the morning to go take people's trash. But now the truck that I'm driving, my only way of or means of transportation is this big pink, like massive pink truck, like a Tonka toy for a woman or something. How horrible is that? Like, if you woke up and was like, all right, pass me the keys, man, let's go do this trash, and then you look and it's this big huge pink monster that you have to drive around for the day, how would you feel about that? I think I'd ask for a raise. Just saying.
Would've came back for you. I just needed time to do what I had to do. Caught in the life, I can't let it go. Whether that's right, I won't ever know.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is when you're watching this. Good to that. Today's point of view is about long distance relationships. Not do they work, but what happens behind the scenes that you may not know about. I captured some behind the scenes exclusive footage of what actually goes on that you may not know about. This is for all my brothers, all my sisters, and those in between that are in a long distance relationship currently. Yeah, about that. Dog, I need to understand. So, John was over here on the phone. My little brother, John. He was over here on the phone talking to some girl. He was like, oh, that's Breezy calling. I guess I can answer that joint. Hopefully it doesn't knock out the pinnacle. Hopefully I can record like this. If so, that's all our let's see. Anyway, while that's loading, John's talking to this girl and he's like, Lou, let me ask you advice. And I'm like, what's up? And he's like, bro, when you got a girl, is it wrong for that girl to have friends? And because he don't think it's wrong, and I don't think it's wrong. So he asked me my opinion, and I was like, yeah, like that shows you have insecurity problems, trust problems, and no relationship is gonna work if there isn't attraction, commitment, no communication, and trust. So then I'm like, yeah, that's the problem. Like trust, attraction, commitment. I mean, communication. Man, I need to add commitment in there then, because that is important too. Anyway, so they talking, just having a nice old conversation. Then I overhear John, and he's like flirting with her. Like he over there laying on the bed with her, like talking on the phone, like yeah, yeah, and then starts singing on the bed. Yo, starts singing on the bed, and I'm like, her boyfriend's mad at her because she has guy friends, but look at the way y'all into each other. John had the audacity to say, um, dog, I don't want her to know I do something. And I was like, why, dog? And I was just like, she has a boyfriend. So I have John here to explain his logic because I really, really, really am interested.
What are the questions?
Like, what are you thinking about that, dog?
First of all,
go ahead, bro. Speak your mind, dog.
her boyfriend lives in Buffalo, New York.
Where she lived? Where does she live?
She lives south of Atlanta, Georgia, dog. She's never gonna see him again, dog. Whoever you are, guy, she's never gonna see you again. Like, unless you come down here.
He's talking to all y'all long distance guys right now. He's talking to all y'all long distance guys. So
never gonna,
I told him, I said, no, John, no. If they truly love each other, that love should outweigh the thought of the minuscule distance factor. Like, so what you don't see each other every single day? Like, I think a real good relationship, y'all can like actually spend time away from each other and still come back together in the end, dog. I've actually been through that before, dog. We weren't together, but we would go long periods of time without talking to each other. Then all of a sudden, right back in the same pot, dog. So you just putting in work right now, I guess. You're just like, you're putting in work because you know they're eventually gonna break up. So when they do break, or when he starts tripping, when he started yelling, when he started yelling at her, he's like, man, you don't never spend no time with me, blah 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 blah. You just sitting there. She call you on the phone because she get off the phone with him because she's like, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. I don't feel like talking right now. I'll call you later. Then she get on the phone with him and he's sweet talking her. This is John right here. To all y'all long distance guys, this is John. This is that guy. Yes. Hmm. Okay, I'm coming.
I think the video's about to end soon.
Why, dog?
I guess we're gonna end on that note. Goodbye.
Why are we ending, dog?